character. Okay. Let's pick it up where we left off. Okay, we left it off at level 55 at the beginning of Act 3 after making it to the town. Yeah, we had a really awful chest. Is that the boar? It is le boar. It's bear, not boar. And he dropped a whopping 300 gold. Wow, what impressive. Okay, so what did we need? So we are level 55, so we should have access to 76 points, I think. So we were getting started on this node. Evasion is nice. Shall we retire the roll? I'll just retire it, I think. Infested barons, let's get that. So that's roll is over. Now it's slower. The waypoint should be close. Oh, we had a lot of dexterity there, didn't we? We have 122 and we need 119. Oh god, we need like 20 dexterity. Okay, okay. So I think we can make this work after we get this node, but we will have to stick to the roll amulet for a few more levels, that's for sure. Should be, yes. Should be close. Okay, let's get the 10 chaos resistance thingy. So I can keep rolling, rolling, rolling. So how do I calculate the number of points that I should have access to? It's not very complicated. So guys, normally at level 1 you start with 0 points, right? Because now you have no points to distribute, and when you hit level 2 you have 1. So the basic formula is, your level minus 1, right? But every act has 4 bonus points and there are a total of 6 acts, so we get 24 points total as a bonus. Whoa. That guy is killing me on one-on-one. That was a little silly. So the final formula becomes, 6 acts, 4 points each, plus 24 points, and therefore your level plus 23 points is the final destination. So for example, guys, if you are level 72, you should have 95 points to distribute if you have not missed out on any of the bonus points. But because we didn't get the last points, right? So I have gotten 22 bonus points so far, and I'm missing the final 2 from the end of Act 3 Cruel. That means we have gotten 22 bonus points total, and therefore we have 21 level plus 21 points to distribute, right? And I am at also hitting 300 divine today by the looks of it. So guys, I'm level 55, so I should have 76 points to distribute. So why is this important? I mean, if you are following some sort of guide, this is important so you can compare your own tree with the tree that's being provided there. Because guys, if you are speccing from another build, chances are you have forgotten to unspec some of the points, etc., right? It could make a difference. That's why I think it's important. Okay, so we have everything but the waypoint. Where is it? Whoa. Skill jump level 13. Why do we get 13? Okay, this is getting a little bit boring. The waypoint, please. we found the service son. Hey, not bad, actually good, but doesn't have resistances, eh? I'll stick to this one. What the frigging waypoint, please? Because I don't actually care about the waypoint. The 10 chaos resistance thingy spawns next to the waypoint, that's why I am no. Oh, this was a little bit unlucky though. Okay. Rolling. Wow, finally, buddy, thank you very much. Keep me eyes peeled indeed. And here we go. 8% dexterity is good. I don't think that will do it. So if I take this off, I'm gonna lose. Because I am trying to put that on, but I think I'll need to level a little bit more. I never thought Beetle Bite would be good for something. This chest is so extremely bad. I'm just too lazy to take it off, but yeah, it's so bad. Damage you take reserves your life, and it only gets unreserved if you go 5 seconds without taking damage. It's very, very, very bad. Okay, at least that was fast. Let's get our 10 chaos resistance. Not that there is a lot of chaos resistance throughout the campaign, but you know, guys, I have to do this, right? Better do it sooner rather than later. No, yes. Okay. Still no word of the patch, by the way. They are really insane. So guys, we can get our last 40. Last 40 spirit here. I don't know if this was necessary actually, but I'm not speedrunning or anything. Okay, so what do I want? I want to find the Azak Bog exit, and I want to find the Chimera Wetlands exit. Both of them. Chiming staff. That could be new, actually. Private camp. Azak Borgo. Take a look at my HP. What's this silliness? Okay, that's the Azak Bog. That's gonna be the source of our final fourth spirit. The thing that it will give will require level 58, so we are not in a rush at all. It gives 11 spirit. If actually it gave a little bit more, we could have done it. We could have gone for the raw amount thingy. Okay, found the Chimera wetlands. So we found both. Lightning strikes twice. Stupid wisp. Don't care about it. Temple of Chaos. Not that we care, but $300 divine, guys. We are hitting it. We need one more medium-sized sail. I mean, the chest is so awful. Awful. I mean, it's just because that we have high evasion that we can still go on, but it's really, really awful. That is the Chimera wetlands thingy, okay. I'm barely surviving these fights because of the stupid chest. Level 14. It really is hiding interesting stuff. For no reason, okay. Equani. Uh-huh. Right there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Time to find Black Jaw and 2 soul cores. One. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. My favorite Chronomaster build is the one in which I don't make a Chronomaster. What an awful chest this is. Why would they design something like this, guys? It's not even that powerful. You know, it would, if it had, you know, some powerful upside, you know, maybe consider, but I mean, it has a decent amount of life. Some chaos resistance, I suppose it's because of the chaos resistance they have with that stuff, but still, you know, it doesn't make it worth it. Okay, 57. Need to find Black Jaw. Black Jaw, my boy. Okay, got that one. Okay, we are getting our hands on some additional dexterity soon. So great. Then we'll be able to do away with the Sanctum. So it's gonna make me drop the soul core I'm carrying, I guess. Let's get this waypoint here. Let's go back. Did you know about this amulet, by the way? Onur? You have this roll thing? Okay, so where do we go to find Black Jaw? Not here. That does look like it. Black Jaw, my boy. Thankfully, he is vulnerable to cold. This is one of the most dangerous bosses in the game. Yeah. We got that part. Tolgacan, hello. Okay, now comes the soul core hunting part. Shall I grab the fourth spirit while I'm at it? I guess we could. So there's one more level and we'll be able to use tier 14 gems. That's gonna be a nice damage up. Generally it's about 5% damage up, a bit more at times. Ignarduk. I mean, I never leveled with resistances such as these. It's pretty good, I must admit. They were always near zero or even negatives. Octa Pocta. Yeah, as long as it's crowded, you're in for a treat, right? Octa Pocta. Yep. Okay, I suppose this will help in the boss fight. Okay, so this gives a 10 fire resistance buff, I think. No, it actually gives more. 25 fire resistance buff and some rarity. And because the boss fight is a heavy fire resistance fight, a heavy fire fight, it does help. Wow, exalted. Okay, so again, we are having difficulties in finding the boss. I'm gonna try to get to the northwest, maybe there. That will be too close to the ritual, though. Well, this was west northwest. Let's go real northwest, I guess. Go, go, go. Okay. No, no, no. Oh God. Here? It looks like it's here. Octa Pocta time? Yes. What an idiot. Octa Pocta. By the way, one good thing about playing a cold damage character, guys, is that A lot of characters have fire resistance, and they are also susceptible to cold. Goes pretty good. Octa Pocta. Okay, let's gather the soul cores. Bleed. This garbage chest. Do we have any replacement for it? Chest. Too low, too low, too low. 65. It requires a casual amount of 157 intelligence, eh? No. Ooh. I suppose that's not too bad. Let's just go with this. That garbage is getting on my nerves. What shall we put in there? Fire. Definitely fire. Desert, I believe it's called. Dervayar, selam. So, so did I have this? I don't recall ever seeing this, but could be wrong. No, I actually did and find this. Did see it and find this. Okay. So let's get to Hikuani's Sanctum. That will give us a little bit of more damage up. So we are about to hit 58. That's going to give us damage, not something else. When you hit level 58, you are able to utilize level 14 skill gems. That's the thing that's going to give us damage. Lightning strikes twice indeed. Okay, let's go. So they added another medium soul core in here, so there are a total of 3 here, so you don't have to discover the whole thing. Yeah. Which is really good because this is a very frustrating area that takes just too long. Alright. Let's put it in. Those invisible guys, dang. Very annoying. They actually have been nerfed. So the cooldown of that invisibility ability they are using was very short. So they were they were going all Muhammad Ali with you, right? They just would come out of stealth, nuke you and go back into stealth again. Shall I corrupt this? Why not? Shall I corrupt this? I mean, I don't have quality on these. 10 exalted. Do I want to? Shall I corrupt Nicosidine? I don't have quality on it either. I don't want to corrupt this. This is too good. Corrupt the boots. Oh! The movement speed increased. Wow. 31%. Check. I suppose let's cater to these fellas. Now I'm a little low on exalted, so we can make these sales. One of them wanted the jewel, the other wanted the ring. Jewel and a ring. There's the jewel. There is the ring. There's the ring. To Mook. You wanted the jewel, right? Okay. Screw Pooch didn't want it. I guess he didn't. Oh, he does, okay. Chocolate. Let's go Pooch. And finally this fellow wants the amulet. Okay, let's do the spear. And let's do Stormlands. And let's do the Sniper's Mark. Okay, he doesn't give a crap. I don't think we need to either. So we have made these two sales. Now we can go to the most repulsive zone of all times, Muffler Waterways. Orb of Alchemy. Whoop. Time to wait 1,000,000 years for the stupid light to arrive at the beginning. I'll actually grab a drink because this will last years. It still hasn't arrived, hasn't it? Has it? Yeah. I mean, why would they not fix this? Finally, now it did. White chocolate. You guys, cold through the campaign is a pretty good idea. Generally, they are fire resistant. See? Oh, this time around, this is resistant to lightning and resist the other two. Oh, you guys, I mean, the fights are lasting way too long for our survivability, sadly. Zico Otto. I should be using something more sustainable here. Yeah, bit of failed fish, but got there. Now take it to the Mudland waterways. Not the Mudland waterways, but infested barrens. Then we put it and we gain access to the Mudland waterways, the most disgusting zone of all. It's been fixed and it's still annoying to me. So let's go. Sumat. Go. I'm so glad that we got rid of that horrible chest. Reserving life, it's such a huge drawback. It should have been doing much more. Give you damage reduction or something. Yep. My aim isn't very good, is it? Okay. Shall I do something with the spirit? I could add the herald to that one. Whoa. No. Whoa, what's going on? Sealed Y was beating me on one-on-one almost. Silly. Okay. Such weird pathing. He continues to have to double back. What the hell is this? Come on. Get me out of here. This is the fixed version, guys. And if you are seeing this place for the first time, imagine how it was in the unfixed one. Of course, explosions are going on. No thanks. Oops. Fish with the aim again. Could this beautiful place end, maybe? Oh. I mean, the pathing is so extremely garbage, you know, it's getting on my nerves. The amount of doubling back, you know, why can't the levers be on the way, right? Why do I have to double back all the time? Pull the lever and move on, pull the lever and move on, instead of pull the lever elsewhere and double back. Okay, now those guys will run at me and interrupt me while I'm pulling the lever, for sure. Yep. Our evasion saved us. I mean, those guys run at you with life, their life depends on it, to interrupt you while you are pulling this lever, so you can lose a few more seconds because this zone is very enjoyable. Yeah. So repulsive. Casual 10 days of not a word, because we had Easter and Anzac holiday, and of course that means screw you, no patch for 10 days. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Evangelist God. Okay, that's gonna be. So we can take away the roll. Amulet now. We got our hands on a lot of intelligence. But I guess we can keep roll. I should do it on boss fights, but I keep forgetting. Yeah. Whoop. Watch out. How are they surviving? Damage started to fall short? Really? Oh, that was fast. One of the fastest drowned city ever. No big deal, we can lose a lot of time in here. This was the worst place, I think, in the game. Yeah, it's been fixed supposedly, but I think it's still mighty garbage. I mean, the monsters are almost the same color with the background. It's hard to spot them. Right? On top of that, the area is huge. The location of the boss is not predictable. At least not fully. Found the cauldron. So guys, Cauldron Keeper is very easily findable. But the boss is quite the opposite. Roll. I guess. So I'm using one kind of mushroom, I think. Okay, so where could it be? The AoE is really good though. Did I find it? Oh god, I did find it. Unreal. But we don't have the last kind of mushrooms. Let's not bother, I guess. Yeah, that move I have died to it so many times. Shame. The fights are just lasting longer than they should. I know it's me being lazy. I could just switch to the bow and nuke her. Okay. Let's go. Okay. We can rush here. Let's go. This guy will be weak to cold, so go fast. Yep, R1. Yep, nope, yep, nope. No. Never works, does it? Okay. Now we have a 50% chance. So the exit is always around the corners, guys, so and always in the last time. And normal difficulty was exactly the same. No. These doors. Okay, now we will have a 50-50 chance at least because we are in one corner. That's a shame. The rift goes all the way. Okay, well, now we have to try the other part. And wow, I was trying to go in the right direction, but it prevented me from going there, so it could make me waste time. Sure, thank you, game. How kind of you. That's 60. Nice. And we probably want to grab that. This generally goes pretty good. Kopek. Well, let me do it this time around. I can, right? No problem. Okay. Hard to imagine I wiped on this guy like 40 tries, eh? Exalted Orb. Pillar of the Cage God, how nerfed you are. Okay, that means we can equip the recovery applied instantly. Actually, don't mind if I do. Let's upgrade to the last quality. Increase charges gained, increase the amount recovered. Yes, please. Okay. So also, let's check this. I like it. We have found 10 exalted orbs. Alright, so what was I going to do? Put these in. Put these in. I want to keep that believing charm, probably not. Purification. Shall I try to corrupt it? Bang. 3 sockets. I'm curious. Not that I need 2 exalted orbs, but okay. So let's salvage that. Where is Sarah? Oh, she's here. Change of pace, eh? Let's go. Utsa. Wow. So good, guys. Can't help but get impressed. Wow. So if I can throw just one, I'm fine. Viper not what's the fight? Alba's naivete always gets me. You know, she's all offensive and whatnot. And Alba's trying to impress her. The bastards in the phalanx are poking me, eh? Okay. Did I really learn this fight? She become immune for the third time? That's not very fair. Why does she not die? I mean this... Three intermissions back to back. 1% tanking. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Why does she become literally immune? Why can't I hit her? Of course. So idiotic and unnecessary. Sure. Skill zone 14. Oh, she dropped a waystone. And the filter is working very oddly, guys. I mean, the filter has some special rules for the campaign, and it seems to be overriding those. So, for example, it shouldn't be hiding, low-level gems. It shouldn't be hiding low-level maps. Okay. So I am 60 now, I think. That's a little bit early to finish the campaign, but it is what it is. I guess it will be a minimum of 61 or so. Anyway. If we take it slow, I think we can get to 62, but we really want to. So another skill point is absolutely out of the question. Not skill point, I tried to say skill level. I believe that's at 64 or something. What's happening? Okay, let's just go towards the exit. And that's it. Wow. Campaign is getting finished. I believe I have managed to complete the campaign on 60 before. Yeah. You know, it's not really a very good thing. Actually, nothing to brag about, right? Because, you know, your early experience in the maps isn't very beautiful. But yeah, I guess. So I am thinking about waiting for 65 for trading, because guys, at 65 you can equip the third best armor, right? And you know, for some armor kinds, like for example evasion and shield hybrid, for the body armor it's the best there is, because the level 70 and level 75 requirement ones do have some nice implicits which actually reduce the amount of evasion and energy shield they can have. So the top level is on those, like the 65 versions. Okay. 61. Wow. We did get through so fast though, guys. Take a look at this. I mean, the roleplay had not ended and we found Dorian already. Currently transitioning Dorian Immobile. I kind of thought that we were transitioning. Yes, that's what I thought. By the way, the dodge roll distance thingy also makes it much easier to dodge everything, right? It's just not fast. I survived that. I don't know what happened, but let's just not ask. Okay. Well, we did get the campaign down pretty fast. Oh, by my standards at the very least. I think we can talk to him here. All right. So I wanna waste a bit of time and get to 65. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I think our days of roll are over. You did good, my beautiful Shufuru Sigil. Okay, so where do we want to go? So maps with bosses, I don't like them at all. Why? We don't have our boss set up yet. Breach, etc. Delirium. Maybe just with it. No, let's just go for the garbage map. Let's go. Tier 1 map was an unnecessary move. As you can see, I think. Orb of Chance. Not bad. So I think I can go for somewhat higher tiers. Like 5 at least. And after the trading is 65. Oh, that lightning thingy. That wasn't pleasant. And here comes 62. There we are. More crit, please. So what is our lightning spear crit chance now? 51. Okay, we need that to be higher, of course. So 65 is a good place to do the trade, guys, because as you can see now we can handle, right? Maybe not great, but we are 62 and we are rather close, right? So we can definitely hold on until we hit 65. So why is 65 good? So guys, as I said, you get access to the third best quality of armor, and as I said, for some pieces of armor it's the best one there is, because the implicits, so guys, level 70 and level 75 versions normally do have more stats assigned to them, right? But for some items, the level 70 and the level 75 versions have some implicits on them, and the implicits, takes away some of the item's potential away, and that adds up to the item actually having less energy shield evasion, whatever it is, compared to the level 65 version. So guys, and we are going to utilize energy shield evasion chests, and that's the case for energy shield evasion items. Actually, I'm curious about something. Let me go back in. Is it hiding the map or not? It does hide the map, right? So the filter is not working very correctly. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, now we finally can get to our own hideout, I think, and start mapping there. You have to do the first map or it doesn't allow you to. Okay. So let's put that in. So it would also be a hiding level 15, 16 skill gems or something, I believe. So as I don't want to do maps with bosses at all. Yeah, I don't want to do maps with bosses, but let me grab some higher maps. Can I handle tier 5? One way to find out, eh? Delirious. Sure. And it's also irradiated, so it's going to be level 70. No, it might, in hindsight, it might actually have been a bad idea because the level difference is large, right? And the game might think that we are getting carried and penalize our XP. There is such a thing. Well, it does handle. Whoa. Okay, the XP doesn't seem to be that bad, that's fine. It was a delirium map, right? So I'm rolling slow. I forgot. The Mighty Surefoot Sigil. Okay, that's 63. Come at me, bro. What were we doing? We were going for the crit notes. Okay. So it's not sufficient still. Okay. The XP doesn't give the vibe of being heavily penalized at the very least, right? I mean, I am getting a decent amount of XP here. Whoa. But of course, guys, my survivability is very low and I could die at any given moment. And guys, I should have some skill gems lying around, but as I said, I don't appreciate how the filter is not working properly because the filter has different settings for low maps and high maps. In low maps, it doesn't hide the low level skill gems. It doesn't hide the low level maps, so you could sustain. But this is insane, guys. But the build I have leveled with, and without putting anything on top of it, we are doing tier 5 maps, but of course, a good tangle does a lot. This is somewhat annoying. Okay. 63? 64 actually. Really? Really? I thought I was getting 63. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow. What the heck, man? Wow. So impressive. Okay. You guys, when it's crowded, wow, it's just, wow, I'm 65. 65 is done. Oh my. Okay, there was no penalty then, obviously. Dang. Okay, shall I start to go there? Yeah, I think I should. So guys, we are going to trade, so yeah. Ah, I forgot. I don't need that, right? It's slower. The crit nodes add real power, guys, because we need to crit quite a bit. Tier 5 map like a breeze. Whoa. So after trading, we should be able to wow, 65 just like that, eh? That was weird. Okay, let me take a look at something. So first of all, that means we can use level 15 skill gems, right? And the stupid filter is hiding them. That's annoying. But I must have picked a lot of them up. Not too much, but some at least. Okay. And I don't have enough dexterity for it because of the swap that I did, eh? Okay. Fair. So guys, we need to do resistances, right? So we can shop for our final rings here, right? Because I think for rings and amulets, the maximum required level is something like 65, so we could really shop for the last few things. The belt also. Okay. The weapon is going to stay the same for some time. Wow. So let me see what our situation is. We have almost a 79% crit chance, I see. So guys, levels make a real difference here because of the passive tree upgrades that we are getting, right? Because you don't really get too much crit chance on your gear, right? So you have to get it. I mean, there is a Tangle Tongue, and there is all else that remains. Okay, so okay, now that we have reached the end game, we could try to find some. Shall we try to get our hands on some Sacred Flame? And so Headhunter. I wonder how expensive Headhunter is. Do I want to? It's pretty expensive, I think. Upwards of 20 divine. These are the worst ones. Everyone has corrupted theirs. Thankfully, the prices don't go up by a lot. Shall we really go for a Headhunter? So shall we stick to Lycosidae? So guys, I am having reservations about buying a Headhunter 20 something divine. If I was making sales, I wouldn't have minded, but so with Lycosidae, let me see. So Raw will require 60 Spirit, Herald of Thunder will require 30, that's 90, Combat Frenzy is another 30, that's 120. If we use Ghost Dance, that's 150, and Wind Dancer will be 180. If we don't use any spirit increasing reservation thingy, that would mean we will need 80 spirit from our amulet, and our chest total. I think I also should have done quality on that. Did I not do it? No, I haven't. That was a mistake. Let's rectify ASAP. So Mhm. So guys, yeah, we need to change our entire setup because the thing is, this sadly does not give us any frenzy charges if we shock, right? That's the only thing that we are doing. So if I take this ring out, and I will, right? We will not be freezing anymore, and then we will not be gaining frenzy charges from combat frenzy anymore, right? Which is one of the things that gets the build going. Shall I make all the expense? So that's how do we go about this? We could switch to Kitoko, right? And Kitoko will allow us to electrocute monsters, and when we electrocute, we will gain again frenzy charges. Kitoko's is here, in case you are not familiar. So guys, lightning is the only damage type that is capable of inflicting two different ailments, but the electrocute is disabled by default, right? You have to put an item in that will allow you to electrocute, right? And so electrocute is a version of stun that is tied to lightning damage. So, and when we electrocute, we get the frenzy charges, so the build will come online again. Yeah. You need to decide. Oh. Winged Serpent's Fury. Shall we make that expense? Yeah, I'm very undecided, as you can see, guys. Winged Serpent's Fury. What is that? Sniper's Mark. I don't like the Stormlands as a boss killer too much. Yeah, I like the Winged Serpent's Fury. Yeah, I'm undecided. Can I make do till 75? I don't really need 75, do I? If I wait for 75, I can equip everything that I need. Yeah. How much is Sacred Flame? Oh my god, 10 divine. And these are the worst versions. Dang, this is gonna be costly. I mean, I do have the currency for it. Shall I go or no? Is the question. Let me take a look at this. Sacred Flame, if you're gonna go above 50%, damage 16 divine minimum. And the closer that you get to 60%, it just goes insane. Wow. Whoa. 55%. 20 divine. Yeah, you can get like 56% for 20 divine. If you want to go higher, it gets even more expensive. And I'm guessing everyone is corrupting theirs because it can probably go above 60%. So Headhunter and Sacred Flame will cost about 50 divine if I want to get good ones out of it. And so guys, the problem is I know how hard it is to make 50 divine, right? With the sales not happening at all. As you can see, I have a ton of stuff and yeah, we are hardly making any sales. Yeah, not very good for morale indeed. So what should I do? It's gonna be 100 divine character. So guys, my hesitation is this. If I spend that kind of currency on this character, there is almost no chance that we can make good on our investment, owing to the fact that stuff doesn't sell. You know, the game is going pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, that patch has not been coming for 10 days now. So I either should get Sacred Flame, or I need to get a chest and an amulet, both with that. Okay. So how much is Beacon of Aziz also? So this build is overly popular, so it could be very expensive as well. Hopefully not, but okay. Thankfully, Beacon of Aziz is not that expensive. So with Beacon of Aziz and the Scepter, we will have something like 240 spirit, I think, right? Sacred Flame is going to have 100, and Beacon of Aziz has about 40. So 40 to 45, I think. So we will have something between 240 and 245 spirit. 30 for Wind Dancer, 30 for Combat Frenzy, that's 60. Raw amount is 120. Could do cast on critical, I think, right? Cast on critical, is it 60 or 100? Cast on critical. Oof, it's 100. And it requires a decent amount of intelligence. The intelligence is not going to be a problem because we are aiming for Kamasan Tiara, which will require 139 intelligence. Could do it for just the fun of it, I guess. Bye. I haven't arrived at a lane decision. There are way too many variants here. I need to decide what to go for. The trading will also be somewhat annoying, so what I will do is nothing. Yeah. I will just level up to 75 and okay, that works, but let's just at least upgrade the gems. So we are literally one dexterity short. Is that real? We are one dexterity short. Beautiful. Okay, let's just change something. Okay, I mean, at least get that damage on our lightning spear. How much is it? 8 point blah blah. Okay. Alright, so what do I want? I want some maps. Can I try 10? Can I try 10? Okay, that's gonna be 75. Let's go. And if I can't, it's not the end of the world. It looks like I can. This is unreal, though, guys. I did the campaign with a, really half-assed gear, and I can just step into tier 10 maps. Whoa. So yeah, of course, the survivability is very bad, but we don't mind dying too much, right? We are here for the XP. I might have gone too high. So last time around, the XP didn't feel too bad. This time around, it doesn't feel very fast. So the area is 10 levels higher than I am, guys. No, 9. So I'm guessing that's what was causing the difference. Okay. As long as we can generate frenzy charges, though, it's fine. And we could die a little bit, but no. I'm doing these just for the XP. I'm trying to get to 75. Okay. Do I want to do the wisp? I guess. Okay, I think the problem was in the 10 level difference. It does feel a little bit better. I'm still using those charms. Check. Okay. Skill gem 16. See, it's hiding. So at 70, 72, when can I use the level 16 ones? 66 actually, which is now. That requires a lot of dexterity. No, it's just one more dexterity. Ah, that's so troll though. Being one dexterity short, come on. 67. That's the worst mode possible because I do not have energy shield on my helmet. Okay. So I'm guessing the penalty goes wild. Yeah, this is expected, no big deal. The penalty goes wild when you have 10 levels between the area and you, and when it's lower, even if you are getting penalized, it's still is acceptable, I think. And guys, that's why I'm using high tier maps with low amount of modifiers on them, so the map doesn't go to waste when I die, because dying is a very expected side product. Oh god. And guys, I have barely 1k, right? With no energy shield to speak of, right? This is just but guys, gaining bars of XP at the single throw is feels good, man. Okay, well, where do I wanna go? I wanna go there. And guys, whatever I can get. That's interesting though. Level 15 gem is 64 and level 16 gem is 66. Yeah. I'm just getting one shot, guys. Can't do much. It's just so quick though. Dang. Got my revenge from that guy. Complete the tier 10 map. Okay, 68. Which means we can do like one more of this, then we can try jumping into tier 15s. Why not, right? See guys, it's funny. I am finding stuff that I am unable to equip. Always gives me a chuckle. That one. Okay, I don't want to do a tier 15 map because it's going to penalize me. Let's do an 11 or something. Ignited ground, I don't think we can handle that. Alright guys, 2 modifiers are good. Additional monster damage. Oh no, we have additional monster damage in there. And after this map, we are gonna go for tier 15 maps. The brokenness of lightning spear, I think, is able to handle it. It's very broken though, really. Damage finally has started falling short. I have a bad feeling about the expedition, so maybe one second of getting distracted and immediate death. We have the same thing again. Why are these people whispering if they are not going to accept invites? And guys, you know, when you are buying a ring for a divine, I don't think you would be spamming, you know, everyone that has one like normally you would when you are buying some sort of currency. It does feel weird. And this is the second guy that's doing the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit unenjoyable. And why are these people whispering? The other guy wanted to buy the ball. He didn't accept the invite. This guy, okay, this guy he joined. That's good. So because I also wanted to, you know, hit 300 divine before, you know, spending them away. $297. This map could not be, we might not be able to finish it, but those burrowing worms are a huge problem, guys. I mean, they kind of capitalize on our lack of survivability, and also the reflecting knights are not very good because the damage I deal and my survivability are very disproportionate, so and everything in here is lethal for me. Yep, one shot it again. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable that that lockbox has that monster inside. No others. Even that shrine would one-shot me, I'm guessing. Okay, we have the worms again. Wow. This has to be the worst map ever. Maybe the meteors can kill that guy. Yes. There is a price for not trading at level 65. That was a little bit scummy. Again, the classic with the game, right? Survives at 0.5% HP, so you could die. Okay. Okay, I will try to not rage. Okay. I will try to not rage. I will try to not rage, okay? Yes. Okay, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, sure. I'm gonna go for actually a tier 15 map here. Yes. Let's see how 15 goes. It doesn't go very good, but it does go to a degree. Wow, 15, eh? So very unreal. But now we would be penalized. I mean, if the last map wasn't garbage and didn't torture me, we would have been in better shape now. I mean, if I was 69 or 70, but nope, no can do, sir. The guy would reflect all the projectiles from the front, which are one-shotting me, would also throw volatile cracks at me, that would also one-shot me, and of course that's not enough, like 2 one-shot mechanics are not enough, would also the volatile pants, that also would one-shot me. Okay, so that's 69. So now the level difference is down to 10 again. Mm, 1% survive. I mean, it doesn't do me very good. I really very thoroughly dislike it. Okay. Some crit. There are some crit notes here. No, not here. There, no. That's the notes that I'm talking about, but those are far. That's also not very necessary, is it? Oh. These are just a waste, sadly. Wow, so nice that he killed me, right? And guys, my HP is always reduced somehow. I don't want to do one-on-one with the trash, please. Please. Yeah, I should have triggered. I just should have traded over. Tier 5. So by the way guys, we are really completing a tier 15 map. Maybe I won't be able to complete and die too much, but still it's mighty close. That guy is definitely a problem. Unreal. Tier 15 without changing a single piece from that garbage equipment. Okay, let's just, you guys, we can handle this map. Let's just try to get as much XP as we can out from it. Right, and I would say we are still actually pretty heavily penalized in terms of XP. We should have gained multiple levels here. Yeah, let's just. Guys, that's on purpose. I'm not doing there. How good is this now? This is just too much. $24%. I definitely don't want the boss. So yeah, I should have actually stuck to my own plan, but this frustration leads to stupidity. So if I'm correct, we should start having an easier time starting 70. Which is hopefully soon. Ooh, damages started falling short, guys, finally. Yeah. Well deserved. But I haven't been upgrading anything. And jumped into literal endgame. And you know, they sneeze in my direction and I get stunned. Is that problem? Yeah, it's much faster now, but of course the problem is finally our damage has started falling short as well. Gee. Such a pointless level of challenge that I have created for myself though. The shrine killed me. The shrine one-shotted me. Sure. One-shotted by the shrine. And you know, I never understood that concept, by the way. Why are the shrines damaging me? What gives? Yeah. I died so I could kill that rare. Of course, one volatile crag is death. The near-death experience or actual death experience are so quick. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh, nice. The stupid thing exploded and killed me. Sure. I have managed to turn this into quite a torture for myself. That was nice. Okay. Of course, near-death experience immediately. So guys, I always manage to die before I can level, so I just waste that good XP. Surviving 3 is a bit harsh for me. Tier 15 maps we shouldn't have gone for. And guys, it doesn't give that much XP, right? We are, even though we died quite a few times, you know, we are about to finish this map and I haven't gained the level. At some point it should be picking the pace up a little bit. Permanent stun lock also. It's not enjoyable at all. Okay, let's go. Getting one-shotted by the Shine was quite something though. The level of pushing it. Yeah, I mean, 50 million, that's about, I made it. At 72 we would be able to upgrade our skills again, which means a bit of damage. Plus 2 minion skills. Okay. Should be selling for something. $550, probably too much, but crypt. Because if we can manage to not die a little bit, we can gain a lot of XP here, but yeah, we are dying way too many times, and yeah, we are playing a way too challenging game. That's why how. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I think I'll die here. Okay. So I don't want to put up with this crap. And guys, it's challenging enough. I don't want to face an exile. Okay, let's see what you're made of, exile. Yes, that's what I thought, brother. That's what I thought. I called for my older sister. Is this worth anything? Probably not. $71. Wow. So unnecessary, guys. And for 72, I think we need level 17 skill gems. I should have a lot of those. Okay. Let's just get to 75 and call it. If we can. Oh god, no. Yeah, I mean, we can't really handle the plants. Oh, we made it, eh? Ultimate mana flask. Better? Don't know. Because I'm just trying to do. So guys, up until this point, it was pretty painful, but at least our damage was okay, right? At this point, our damage is also falling short, so that makes it extra unenjoyable. So, trying to get a few damaging nodes in. The HP drains so fast. Damage going a little bit better helped, I guess. So unnecessary though. I should have just traded. But guys, yeah, I really dislike the experience. Especially now that it has become kind of impossible. Now they're spending 100 divine for this character just like that. I don't even know how long it will take for me to recover, right? And I'm not talking about the drops. Sales not happening is the real deal. Whatever we can get as damage is fine. Kill the guy. Whew. And it's crowded. You're quite the king. Or the queen. Or the princess, whatever. Okay. You guys, half a level already. I mean, level relatively recently. So if I thought I could make my currency back, guys, I would have traded at 65. I should have traded at 65. And while painful, at least we didn't die this time around. And take a look at the difference. 73. 74 actually, not 3. Okay. $74. Well, yeah, let's get to 75 and call it. Then I will have a whole day of fixing this garbage. Oh! It did work, didn't it? 260s are that low. I'll try 50. Let's try an out there. Increase XP gain. Let's do it. Ogre is not an app that I like. Willow. So guys, until we can do our boss setup properly, I don't think we can kill bosses. Try. If I'm a little careful, we can definitely make it to 75 here. Okay, the damage. Those 5-10% damage, guys, that we were adding up. Added up to something, I suppose. I mean, take a look at the amount of XP that we are earning every time I throw a spirits. It's so good. Yeah, that sort of cast is dangerous, as I was just gonna say. They are slowing me down. It's a problem. Just whatever that is. Damage. So fresh out of campaign with garbage gear, and we can do tier 15 maps. Makes sense. And another the reason that we are sucking in damage a little bit is because the damage is low, so we can't freeze, and when we can't freeze, we can't gain the frenzy charges, and when we don't have the frenzy charges, we can't damage. I mean, imagine what would happen if I was able to get it's inconsistent. And still, against all odds, We are able to do it. Imagine what will happen when we have a proper build. I have to figure out how to get freeze or electrocute. It has to be either Kitoko. Oh, I did make it out alive. It has to be either Kitoko or the ring that we are using. I don't think we are going to stick to the ring that we are currently using though. It's too much. No problem. Actual 77. At 78 we will be able to equip level 18 skill gems. That would be nice. So guys, and the levels gained also help with attribute acquisition, right? Because attributes will be a problem with this build. So guys, because of GGG forcing everyone to defend themselves with energy shield by making everything else unviable. We have to go for energy shield, and that means of course equipping intelligence, right? Because evasion armor is dexterity. Intelligence armors are based on intelligence. Energy shield armors based on. Oh no. Oh, it's hair. I didn't notice. Oh my god, it dropped nothing. Guys, it could have dropped a 3 divine. Oh. We found the rarest spirit, but got nothing. Why is it healing? This character has gotten their first valuable thing. Okay. Almost 78 actually. It's definitely sufficient. I just turned it to a big torture. So guys, it's it's gonna be funny, but I am going to help GGG account by not tending to their properly, tending to their game properly. A lot of people quit, and you can't really make too many sales, right? And that gives me second thoughts when I'm investing, like a lot of currency into one character. I guess I'll do it, but yeah. And I definitely didn't want to, trade multiple times. Oh, that's interesting. Also have intelligence on it. good one, supposedly. So these do sell fast at 10. I'm trying to find the actual value. So 14, we get enough. Okay. Let's just set it all. That's kind of the only sale that you're making, eh? Can't believe, guys, that without any regearing we were able to do tier 15 maps. Well, this is the power of these two, I guess. So a headhunter. Oh, something is selling, please. And that would make us break 300 divine for the first time. Nice. I have been sitting on that jewel for a long time. That's a bit of morale. 311 divine. Hopefully, guys, I shall have the character ready by tomorrow's stream. We'll see. I have a lot to do tomorrow. Made it to 77. Yeah, I think I'll just go for the decadent expensive build with the shrine scepter. Oh. Oh. Ingenuity was so good last season, it made even headhunters worthless. Now that Ingenuity is no longer around, or at least not around on that scale. How much is a mirror up to now? It's so demoralizing, guys. It's you make a little currency and you get excited and boom, it has climbed. And basically stuff doesn't sell anymore, so that's my motivation. I need to decide on a variant, and I need to decide on a boss killer ability. One alternative is the Stormlands, and the other is Wind Serpent's Fury.